You know, it takes a certain kind of skill, and I won't stop until 150 10-base streams.
Are yours? I think that would define you as a master.
Whoa, whoa.
It's 10 pace.
I will not decline to learn the art and do the drawing until I define the art of art?
How are you going to define the art of art? There's only
Here
one.
tonight.
Through art.
By doing it.
That's right. Travis, it sounds like you have another air of adventure about.
I do. I'm at least 10 years old, and I feel it's time for me to get out there and really learn about the world, really learn about this fantastic place and the incredible creatures it has to offer.
Yeah, I think the world around us, this world that we have here, is a region untapped with infinite potential. I think there could be more than just 150, I guess Pokemon out.
Yeah, I mean, we learn about new ones every day.
We do. Ones that look like bridges, ones that look like stoves, look like microwaves, or coffee pots.
Fans or lawnmowers.
Keys.
Or Pokedexes.
Really, it could be anything. Lost children.
Yeah. Whatever it decides to inhabit.
Hi, dead man. How you doing? Thanks for dropping by.
Thanks for rising from the grave to join us tonight, dead man.
Tuned in on a Thursday, and I help make strange characters on a blog. It sounds like a good time.
Yeah, we really fleshed out what it means to be on public transit together.
Did it? What was the stench of pee involved?
I don't think the odor really came through in the drawing, but if I went back and colored it in,
you could tell.
I think it would really give. You would be like, it's giving piss.
Dead man says an alchemist and a musician, twin brothers. Neat. Did someone say night? Clown? Yeah, it was you. I don't think I did, but I may have.
Fortnite, I think they heard it's giving piss
Oh.
and made the connection.
Yeah, Fortnite just came out with that new piss emote.
The one where you just pee real hard and it whooshes onto the stage.
It's the one where you pee in real life and then you have to pee on your pants.
Oh, they got the catheter peripheral?
Yep. They have connectivity. So we can see when you're peeing and then you pee in the game.
Practice stream.
What are we doing? What's on the dock?
I'm gonna miss conversations like these when I go out and really make a name for myself being at least 10 years old.
What are you talking about? I'm just a phone call away.
I know that, but I won't have my phone if I'm in the forest or if I'm in the tall grass.
Well, it depends on what generation we're talking about. Later on, the Pokedex is a fucking smartphone.
Yeah. Sometimes it's...
What's our Pokedex? We'll have to talk about this during a prompt, otherwise we'll never get to a prompt.
Yeah. So a Pokedex, well, you told me, Professor, that it'll tell me about these strange creatures our world is filled with called Pokemon?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
I've been paying attention, and so I think there's no better way to learn than to go out there and figure out what I'm working with here.
All right, but I have a bit of a quest for you. You see,
Okay.
everyone knows about all the Pokemon in the Pokedex. It's not a secret. We ask you to fill it out just for your own sake. You're not discovering them. But
So it's like a test, a real quest.
yeah, something like that.
Try my best and do the best stuff.
I need you to calm down. I'd like you to discover a new Pokemon. And I know that sounds tricky, but I got a little secret for you. I already know a bit of a description about it. Should help you look during your travel.
So I'm not discovering a new Pokemon because you already have a description for it.
Yeah, that's true. But it's camera shy, so I'd like you to draw a picture of it when you find it.
Okay. Like Tracy, I want to be a Pokemon sketch artist.
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking.
You wore a teal shirt, had a pink headband, went onto the island with the pink Pokemon with Ash Ketchum and Brock and Misty.
Okay, don't take this the wrong way. I gotta know what you're wearing.
Sensible slacks and a denim shirt.
Okay. Nah, that's only if you've opened a new brand Mountain Dew. A name brand Mountain. What would our Pokadew be to unlock a new team?
Or Pokadew. It would be a
Adventure.
hydro pump.
Hydro pump, that's good.
A TMO3.
Was that hydro pump?
No, TMO3 was surf. I'm sorry, HMO3.
Oh, my bad. What team?
No, my bad.
I
I sounded like a real asshole there.
My bad, because I trusted you. Travis.
Yeah, I mean, I should have saluted everyone here of my trust.
I shouldn't, as the
Early
professor, I shouldn't go trusting the knowledge of a 10-year-old. That is my bad.
Yeah, especially when I'm walking into the woods and I still don't know what I'm looking for.
Okay. Here's your description. This cute creature loves cold environments, despite its typing. It loves to gather things it finds interesting and give it to passing travelers. At the night, it'll invite lost hikers and provide a warm place to camp for the night. That's what you got.
Okay. I think I can work with this. It's friendly.
Mm-hmm.
He likes to give things to people and provide warmth for them.
Yeah, it's a nice little guy. Creature thing. Once you find it, again, it's camera shy, so you probably only got about 30 minutes before it scampers off.
All right, I think I can get a good sketch of it by then.
Okay. Well, I guess 3, 2, 1, draw. Poppin'.
And we're in it.
We are in it. Clown says, Puffin' Coffin Halloween Dew. Get a Gengar on it. You know, I am totally for that. And would it be like a dark purple? What would it taste like? Would it be grape? The purple things are usually grape.
Gengar's usually purple.
Yeah. It tastes like Poffin.
Though
I don't know what Poffins taste like. Sweet? Do they taste like
I think it's
grape?
I think it's a portmanteau of Pokemon and Muffin. And they're usually berry flavored. So I think it would be blueberry flavored because blueberries are Well, no, those are oranges. The orange berries.
Blueberries are orange. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, my brain doesn't work.
It's okay, Travis. I just need your hands to work. That pretty little
But
brain.
no, the orange berries look like blueberries. Except they're big because it's whimsical. What a whimsical way for a blueberry to be.
We could make big blueberries. We have the technology.
Yeah, we can GMO this.
Mhm.
Come on, Monsanto, where are the big blueberries? Pokemon Santo!
That's the secret behind Pokemon the whole time, actually.
They've been genetically engineering these monsters until they can fight for them to protect their heroin fields.
Yeah, that's what Pokemon berries are.
I'm sorry, that's not Monsanto. It's Johnson and Johnson.
Pokemon.
I don't want to commit
Pokemonson and
libel on
Monson.
this show. Rocket and Rocket.
Dude, I'll commit all the libel on the show. I'm sorry.
Call somebody out right here. Start some beef. Just start saying some shit.
Well, someone I know won't do anything because, I don't want to give them the fame or whatever. Fuck you, Eminem. You won't do shit about
got him.
Yeah. Easy call.
We're gonna get stand, and that can do nothing but good for us.
I'm gonna stand on his grave. Fight me.
Hey Kendrick, you want to get our back in this one? I mean, if we're just gonna start beef
start a
get
beef.
famous, then Keemstar,
Oh boy.
I think you're a vile human.
Definitely got the internet's back there.
Maybe that's not the energy we want to bring, having just come off of Thanksgiving. Maybe we should bring a more grateful energy.
No, I'm calling it Fangsgiving.
Ooh, I love it.
Fangs
Claws out,
stay
fangs
out.
out, let's go.
We're gonna color the snow, and I'm not talking piss.
Nah, we saved that for earlier, and maybe later.
Oh yeah, Mr. Beast. Bring it. Whatever that means.
Mr. Beast? You don't know what that means?
No, whatever. Yeah, what's Mr. Beast? Educate me, Travis.
A rich person who makes rich person content to honestly, like, ever since YouTube kind of built their algorithm and started subsisting off of the dream of people becoming content creators, kind of like their cash cow.
So Mr. Beast is someone that we could.
Yeah,
I don't see a problem with
that's why I
this.
based this whole channel off of.
Oh, okay.
We're making content so that we become rich,
Mm-hmm.
because all content creators are exorbitantly wealthy. Because Mr. Beast proved it. So, and I mean, Game Grumps, rich. Super Mega, rich.
Yeah. 7 yachts.
Mega 64, rich.
Rich, absolutely. Fuck.
Crank Gameplays, rich. Barats and Beretta, Rich. I mean, some of these names even retired because of how rich they got doing YouTube videos.
I know I would. Easy.
Yeah, so that's why we need you people. Go subscribe, and then apparently, I guess we just get money?
I mean, I'd rather they just go tell people.
I want them to like, subscribe, ring the bell, drop the dues, slap the ass, say hi.
See, we're doing a bit of good influencer, bad influencer. You're broke though? Well, that's where you go my route.
Spread the word.
Slap the ass. Wait, the bell. Sorry.
Yeah, slap the ass, spread the bell.
Oh man. Travis.
Aaron.
I was hoping you wouldn't answer. What'd you do this weekend? What'd you do this week?
I had me a mighty holiday.
There was a holiday?
Sure was. American Thanksgiving.
Is there any other kind?
Well, American Thanksgiving kind of sounds like a shoegaze band.
Yeah. Is there a Canadian Thanksgiving?
I think there is. Like, officially.
Which one came first? Like, not in the year.
I think it's chicken the egg kind of thing. Like, who was more grateful before the other?
Dude, we've always been hella grateful.
Oh yeah, that's what Americans are known for, is their gratitude and their...
We were so grateful we
happiness
donated
with
a
what
day out of our year for it. And then we thought,
And
well,
time is money.
we used all that up. It's just like Valentine's Day. We only need one day to be nice to people.
Exactly.
Canada pretends it never had any people there. That's not fair. Are they just hiding under the snow?
Canada's always had people there. The Toronto Maple Leafs established that country.
Trees?
Yeah.
So you're saying a bunch of trees moved in and said, this is our land.
Mm-hmm.
Guess that explains Rush.
Years and years ago. By which I mean eons and eons ago. It took them 100 years to complete the phrase, I guess we'll live here.
Who taught you
that? Talk.
Are you a tree?
No, and I don't claim to speak for them, but I do converse with them.
Are you friends with a tree?
Yeah, there's an oak.
Have you ever became physically close to a tree?
Proximity-wise, yeah.
And where were your arms?
Wrapped around.
My God, we got ourselves a tree hugger.
Shh. Don't tell, I don't want to ruin my Alpha Street cred.
Okay, I won't tell. Just gonna send myself a little message here. Okay.
Alright, I'm looking at my 10 Paces profile that social media you had us all sign up for.
Yeah.
My notifications say I've been flagged as a
Terrorist,
suspect?
yeah,
I mean, is that...
you're on a no-fly, right?
Do you have any insight into that, or...?
Yeah, you're now on a no-fly.
Well, okay, not that we had air travel anyway.
You have to report to the local law in any town that you're going to reside in for more than 48 hours.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But it
And
says I have
send.
to report to an officially 10 paces branded law enforcement unit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah? What? Yeah.
You been franchising?
I don't have to answer that.
You're right. You're not the one on trial here. In fact, I don't think either of us are.
You know, there's
So
7 days in a
maybe
week.
I've shown my hand a little too much.
Yeah. Time is money, you know.
Right. Time being money.
Let's-
Did you have a good time over the holiday?
Dude, I had a pretty swell time. Had a yummy Thanksgiving. My buddy Clayton came into town.
I love Clayton.
Yeah, he was celebrating Thanksgiving with some family down here, but you know, family gets kind of annoying, and
Oh, I
sometimes
get it.
people can get peopled out. You guys are munching
Ah,
away.
that's dope.
Yeah, so he was here for a couple days. It was fun.
Hell yeah.
How is this like Do Not Feed the Monkeys, clown? Have you heard of Do Not Feed the Monkeys?
Is that anything like do not feed the trolls?
Oh.
The old 4chan adage?
Sort of, yeah, actually, in a way. It's a game where you watch a bunch of CRT monitors, CCTV monitors.
Tasha was telling me about that.
Yeah, and it has a bunch of like random scenes that you can write down stuff that you glean. It's very cool. It's probably a CRT. Don't be puffing at me. You put that puff
Man,
away.
time was.
You got 16 and a half minutes.
Aw, beans.
Oh, beans.
Am I ready for a full redesign? I might be.
Uh-oh, you got enough time. Control A, delete.
Didn't even have to do that. I just have to hit delete.
Nice. Did it work?
Not yet. I had to look up a reference picture. You know, I'm not happy with how I represented this Pokemon. Now that I got a better angle on it.
Yeah, now you can look at its big tail. It doesn't have a big tail. It's something else.
See, I was looking behind it. It has a big beak.
Big beak. You thought its beak was its tail?
Well, when it was closed and it was digging down into the snow.
Amateur. You're clearly 10 years old.
Yeah, this is my first time getting out of the city.
Yeah, it shows.
Every time I try to go out, you're like, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Yeah, but I'm not your fucking parent, kid.
It was every time, though. I built a complex.
You shouldn't go out alone. Regardless, you're fucking 10. You were 9.
Yeah, so you've been telling me for the past 16 years.
Why are you bringing up that? You're just not ready. You just weren't ready. Now you are. That's the end of story.
Point of fact. Okay. I mean, I trust you. You're the Pokemon prof, as you told me to call you.
That's right. That's what everyone in town calls me. You don't even have to ask.
They're like, oh, that's the Pokemon prof.
Yeah, nobody even knows my first name. I don't tell them. Exactly. It was dangerous to go alone. Clown understands. That's why Clown is a Pokemon master.
Oh, that's not fair.
What's not fair? Clown's put in the
You
time.
told me that I could be a master.
There can be more than one.
For real? Is there still time for me?
Yeah, you're only 10.
All right, but
How do you ban?
my hair started thinking when I was 8, and I've had hair around my asshole since I was 6.
You grew up in some ways quickly, and in some ways slowly. That's not my fault.
It's not going to inhibit my Pokemon journey. There's not some kind of Pokemon that's going to rip the hair out of my ass and cause permanent physical damage.
I think you're 9 again. You need to go home.
No, I can do it, I swear.
Okay, well, like I said earlier, you need to calm down. Don't go talking about pinching ass hairs. That's not very adult talk.
Okay, what do adults talk about? Here are the stocks today.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
My Roth IRA sure is growing.
How's your mortgage? Are you paying it off every month?
I refinanced for a lower interest rate.
Yes, Clown.
Is that the new, yes, queen? Yes, Clown!
What have you done? Travis, you're telling me you've been walking around without a moderator?
Yeah.
Well,
Am I supposed to have a moderator?
it's
What do you
dangerous
mean
to
moderator?
It's dangerous to go. You haven't been listening to any of my Poke Talks.
I catch them,
They're every Friday.
on VOD.
Every
I
Friday.
listen to them. I listen to them while I draw. I listen to them while I work.
And how often is that?
I mean, I'm doing these deliveries. I've been driving miles and miles, but I'm working. Sometimes I get distracted.
How good the talks are, right?
Yeah, and not. All right. Do you want me to deliver packages? Do you want me to listen to your talks?
I mean, you got those reversed, but yes.
Okay. I mean, do you want it done?
Yeah.
Do you want it delivered?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want it listened to? Pick two. As the sign on my grandpa's store always said.
Let me take a long, hard drag of this cool tobacco cigarette.
Ooh, what's a tobacco? Is that a kind of Pokemon?
I'll tell you when you're older, kid.
I thought I was older.
You gotta be 11 to smoke these, little one.
Oh shit, are you smoking cloves?
Mm-hmm.
I saw the dark type trainers smoking those out behind the Pokeball.
You shouldn't talk to them.
Nah, but they really opened my eyes up to how sad and hopeless the world is.
No, they're a bunch of bad boys and girls. Don't talk. Bad crowd.
But they seem so cool.
Nope, they're actually losers.
And they make me feel things that I don't think I felt before.
Well, remember, you are only 10.
Right. I'm only 10.
So it makes sense that
And
you're
something
feeling...
about black lipstick just does it for me.
What does that mean?
I'll tell you when you're older.
But you just said I was older.
Older than me.
Shit, you shouldn't know.
I'll tell you when you are older than you are now.
Are you gonna tell yourself when you're older?
I'm hoping that when I tell you, you'll tell me.
Well, maybe when you're older.
Shit. A recursive loop.
Yep.
Maybe growing up in this small a town wasn't good for either of us.
I was gonna drop some lore, but I don't think you're ready for that. Maybe later.
Some lore.
Yeah, about your parents.
No, you can't just withhold that. I did my chores.
Travis,
You're always like, let me tell you about your parents' death. Oh wait, the dishes aren't done.
Travis, what was your favorite Thanksgiving thing that you ate?
Ooh, that's kind of a big question.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3 Thanksgiving.
Oh, fucking greedy much?
I'm so fucking thankful. I've been practicing gratitude so hard this weekend.
Okay, so I need you to tell me your favorite from each, and then your favorite overall.
Favorite from each.
The same goes for you guys in chat. I'd like to hear yours as well. Tell me about your meals.
So at the first one, gonna have to go with the brisket.
Brisket?
My uncle made some brisket, yeah.
Oh, man.
It, made a turkey, down with the tradition, but made a brisket on top of it, and ooh, that's a nice welcome addition. The following one, an uncle made some. No, my little brother made some turkey breast that was just banger.
Mm.
And that was on Black Friday. And then Saturday, at a Friendsgiving, we opted for brunch food because we didn't want to do another round of Thanksgiving food. So, Kyra, who you may know from early chat history here at 10 Paces, made some sourdough pancakes that were spectacular.
Interesting.
Oh, and Dave Bear made just these incredible potatoes.
Are you guys poke vegan?
Not at all. I mean,
I didn't notice any Pokemon in any of your meats.
Well, I mean, the brisket obviously came from a Toro's.
Okay, I was worried. Well, not worried, but concerned for your nutritional intake.
The turkey was a little exotic, yeah, but I was happy to try it. And the sourdough pancakes were obviously made from a sourdough fairy type starter.
Very tasty. We had some pumpkaboo pie since they pancakes.
Ooh, I could smash some pumpkin pancakes though.
That would be pretty tasty. Not gonna lie. I really want some French toast. Some real
what toast?
French?
I'm not familiar.
I mean, it's just the name of the food. French toast. It's one word.
All right, but
I don't
what
know.
is French?
I don't know. What is any word?
Is it anything like Kalos toast?
I've never been there. What's it like?
It's gorgeous. They've really big into fashion. They've got this big metal structure in the center of it that comes to like this big point.
Sounds dangerous. Are they like? Is it for like fending off alien invaders?
No, it's because art and history are just, you know, huge focuses there.
It's not even a weapon?
Probably not.
Huh. Well, doesn't sound very useful. Art's never done
I
anything.
forget, you're all
Yeah.
about practicality.
Yep. Pinball machine? Clown. They have pinball machines? In Kalos?
Now you're talking nonsense.
That's true. Oh, art. I mean, pinball machines are for fun. They're not for art.
That's true. There's no artistry in a pinball machine. And I'll stand by that. Fucking come at me, Elvira.
The wife of the Addams family?
Something like that.
Was she a big pinballer?
Heavily featured in some pinball. You know what I mean when I say heavily featured.
Hey Travis, guess what? Speaking
What?
of whatever you just said, you got 2 minutes.
Heavily featured.
Better finish off these heavy features. 'Cause you got 2 minutes.
Ah, beans. Ah, jeez. I did it again, folks.
Yeah, well, you're 10.
I wasted your time and mine.
You've wasted many years of my time. Thought you'd be ready like 16 years
Yeah,
ago.
I will never apologize.
Okay. I mean, I could tell you about. I'll tell you when you're older. Now is not the
Tell
time.
me what?
It's about your parents, but
Ooh, tell me.
no. I don't know,
Did
kid.
she have a car?
Who?
Tell me more.
Did she have a car?
Yeah, did you get real far?
That's not for me to say. I mean, I don't, it was a different time.
Oh, I see. So the Pokemon were more out en masse, and you can really get as far as you wanted to
I
on
don't,
foot. And also everything was in black and white because you're old.
and there was no sound, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, your mom's a real old bitch.
Yeah, it's a old bitch of a mom.
Oh, sorry, was.
Was? Well, that's... I'm gonna have to infer something about that information.
What? She's a lovely lady.
Now we're using that in the present tense of the past.
Oh, look at the time, Travis. Your time's up. Pencils
Every
down.
time.
Oh, maybe if you drew a little faster, focused a little harder, trained up,
That's
maybe
what I'm trying to do.
then I'd have time to answer your stupid questions about your parents.
Fucking dang old pencils down. There's always fucking pencils down with you.
That's right. And yet, you keep on going. I like that gumption, kid.
Yeah, I've got some chutzpah.
Don't talk about the stuff on your hood.
So this is what I saw out there. It appears to resemble a bird, but it's made out of metal and fire.
Ooh, yeah. What would you call them?
I don't know. You're the one with the dex entry.
Wait, yeah. But I want to see what what you thought it was. 'Cause, Pokemon are real guessable sometimes.
Yeah. So I think this is a Puffernus.
That's right. It's a Puffernus. Travis, for that you're gonna get some bonus points.
Yes. It seemed really friendly.
It is. Did it run off after your time was up?
It left me a shiny object, but I survived the night in the cold weather through the snow.
What'd you end up with?
It appears to be some gold beads. They look a little, I don't know, kind of natural in shape, kind of like, I guess if I had to describe them, teeth?
Those might be teeth. I've never heard of it giving such a gift.
It also left me with a license plate, but it was a novelty license plate.
Oh, well, we can't search those now.
It said "get bent," but all the vowels were removed, so it just said "get bent."
Ooh, Clown called it a hearth rape.
Oh, that rules.
It's not too late.
I'm not the scientist here. I don't know how naming convention works.
You call it whatever you want, and if people call it that enough, then that's the name. And if really smart,
I like hearth raping a lot.
Yeah, and if really smart people say it, then it's definitely the name. And you can't argue because a really smart person said it. So it's hearth rape. I've said it, so I'm that person.
Yeah, and you're really smart. You've always told me.
Yeah. Because it's true, and you should listen to your smart elders. I will tell you, not all elders are smart, but me, I'm one of them.
Yeah, you've always said
Always
that to
told
me,
you.
so I have no reason to
believe otherwise.
No reason to doubt you.
Mm-hmm.
You've told me since I was but a fetus.
Yeah, I did whisper into your mother's stomach those very words.
The first things I remember hearing were, I'm so smart, I'm the big smart boy, I've got the long brain.
You heard my song. I would sing that to your mom whenever she was going to sleep, to sing you to sleep.
Oh, that's why it resonated with me so much.
Yeah. Wait, I'm telling you too much lore. We gotta get on with this. Travis, why don't you give the little stone back to that little bird?
Okay. Whoa, it's changing. It's glowing.
That's right. I had a feeling. My Poke intuition.
Ooh.
I believe it's evolving.
It sure is. It looks beautiful.
Ah, yes, the wonders of the Poke world. What kind of stone?
I mean, should I continue my research and show you what I see?
Please, I couldn't stop you even if I wanted to.
All right. Well, I mean, should I just spend all night here drawing it?
Yeah, sure. You're safe, probably. Go on.
Ooh, but I'm getting kind of cold.
Oh, well, snuggle up to it. It'll keep you warm, probably.
Oh, okay. but maybe I better get this back to you in some kind of timely manner. I've already eaten up so much of your time as it is.
You can just tell me if you're afraid of the dark, you little 10-year-old baby. Hey, 30 minutes, and then you can come back home. I'll warm you up some of your favorite drink.
Oh, thank God. I fucking hate the dark.
Don't curse. 30 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1, draw. What's your favorite drink, by the way?
I like eggnog, but only when it's scalded.
I can do that. I can boil you some eggnog.
Yeah, I like the skin on top.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. Back to the grave you go. Goodbye, dead man. Thank you for joining us. It was fun. As for Clown, it was a, what kind of rock did you put on the bird?
I just gave the trinket it gave me back.
Yeah, it was carrying some sort of glowing stone. I don't have all the answers, kid. I don't have a fucking PhD.
Yeah, you're a professor, not a doctor.
That's right. Clown, was saying that the pie was her favorite that we had. It's pumpkin. You gotta agree that pie was pretty fucking great. We had homemade whipped cream.
It's not a sex thing.
I mean,
That
not
we all jizzed on the pie and then the last person had to eat it.
Travis, is this why you didn't want triple helpings of Thanksgiving at your Friendsgiving?
Pretty much precisely, yeah.
Well, no, it was standard cream whipped to fluffy mounds.
Well, cream is a jizz word.
Yeah, you've learned a lot being 10 years old. What corners?
Yeah, I've got years of experience. I've got like 32 years of experience being 10 years old.
What corners of the internet have you been on?
I've been going to this website that shows me a lot of snuff films.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What's that? Which one is that?
8chan?
Ooh, it's a good one. I mean, don't go there. You're 10. You gotta go to 10chan.
I mean, they seem ingratiating to me. And they have a lot of big ideas and think I have a lot of potential.
Well, I get that, because they're fucking 9. But you're 10 now.
Oh, so I gotta go on 10chan.
Yeah. And in a year, as a little gift, the internet gives you 11chan.
I get a sneak peek at what it's like to be 11?
No, when you're 11, you get to be on it. What do you mean?
Oh. I thought you were giving me pixies.
No, of course not. Whereas I'm just on adult chan. They stop counting after a while.
Oh yeah, just grown up chan where you talk about
Grown up stuff like stocks.
newspapers.
Yeah. Dividends. Dividouts.
The Dow Jones.
The
The Sad Johnson.
You know a lot for a 10-year-old.
I mean, 8chan's got that insider info. They've heard their parents say some things.
I think there might be a couple of
I
trolls.
wouldn't know, because...
Oh.
My parents...
Travis, stop. You have to draw a frog.
Tragically... What's that?
You need to draw a frog right now.
Alright.
Sorry, what you're saying about your, whatever?
My dead parents?
Sure, yeah.
They never taught me about stocks or dividends.
That's because you were, well, 8.
That's fair, but I mean, like,
You have to be adult
the
age.
the people on 8chan were also saying it's never too early to start building your portfolio and to invest in Monsanto.
And did any of them show proof of this? Like their massive wealth?
They were 8, and I'm pretty sure they spent it all on
Jawbreaker.
Fun Dip.
That Fun Dip wasn't the right way to go. Should have gone Jawbreakers.
Yeah, I mean, we knew about Jawbreakers, or at
Mhm.
least I did. Whenever I would reference it, they didn't understand the reference because they were all 8,
Because they
and
were all 8.
I was also 8.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I was 10, but
When did you talk to him? Today was your birthday.
yeah. So I talked to them this morning before my party.
Oh. Okay.
And I'm like, remember Ed and Nettie? And they're like, yeah, I don't get that. Check out the Skibbity Toilet meme.
Yeah, remember Globba Gobba Ghoul? He's like, I'm the Globba Gobba Ghoul.
Yeah, I'm the Glib Globlopoulos.
That's right. See, you do know. You've been
And
hanging
he
out.
loves books.
You've been hanging out with those 8-year-olds.
Yeah, they love books. There's
Yeah.
a frog.
There's a frog named Alexander. Oh, and that is this frog. That's a good frog.
Hi, Alexander. I'm happy to have brought you to this world.
Glub blub blub. You know, a gob blub blub to you too. Gob glub blub everyone. You know, I've really
And may we all return to a merry book.
there's no third G there.
Gobble up glub. Is the pronunciation we're
Oh.
getting here.
I
The wubba lubba. The wubba lubba wibba lubba gobba lubba gub.
Is this like a Nardwar thing? Where you ask me
Where
to
he
finish,
just says nonsense, but also
expects you to
unearth
finish it,
every childhood memory you have.
and ones that you didn't realize, like, even happened.
Yeah. So I spoke with your 3rd grade principal, and he says it's on your permanent record. Doot doodaloot doo.
Dude, I would love to talk to that guy, except for he's like scary.
Except that he would bring up your childhood demons.
He'd
He
be
would
like,
look at
so,
you
so
and be like,
how much do you talk to Freddy these days?
who's Freddy?
Said too much. Just don't worry about it. Travis, what's your third favorite Pokemon?
3rd favorite. Ooh. Getting spicy with this.
That's something to make you think. Really take your mind off whatever we were
I
talking
would
about that's
say
unimportant.
Clobblepus.
I think that's fake.
Nope. It's Gen 9? It's either 8 or 9. I can't remember if it was Sword or Shield or... No, it had to have been
It's your third
Sword and
favorite
Shield, so it's
Pokemon,
8.
and you don't even know what number it is.
They all kind of blend together. But it's a
Give me your guess.
Luchador Octopus His name is Grappalocked. Was
Well-
your third favorite Pokemon? What's its dex entry?
It's number 853. It's named Grappalocked.
I don't think that's true.
What makes you unsure?
Your tone of voice.
Go look right here. I just sent it to you on Discord. Bada bing, bada boom.
Eat up my time. My precious, precious time.
Oh, you don't need your time. Let me
That's
think.
853, you idiot.
What I said. It's what I say.
No, you said 832.
Oh, well.
So then who's 832 that you're so fond of?
Give me a second. I'll let you know. I gotta consult my brain. It's so big and long
Oh, yeah.
that it takes a while to fire off the neurons.
It takes so long to get from one end to the other.
Yep. Oh, it's loading up now. It's Dubwool, idiot.
Oh, I know Dubwool.
Bet you do. You little
It's got
deviant.
2 times the wool.
Yeah, do you know what they do?
Suck in the Pokemon TCG app. That much I know.
Yeah. If you wove a carpet from its springy wool, you'd end up with something akin to a trampoline.
Oh, they're fucking moon shoes over there?
Yeah, they're just like don't go cow tipping a Dubwool, or you might cause an avalanche. It will destroy a nearby cat.
It'll be like the springy balls in Futurama.
They once would do this for fun when they realized the destructive power of their wool. And there's tales of roaming Dubwools just rolling into towns and destroying the towns that would not offer them up protection. It's all right there in the Pokedex.
That was the Galarian Mafia.
Yeah. Well, who do you think started it? It's all Dubwools.
Oh yeah, I mean it wasn't the Dubwool themselves, but then the Galarian Mafia is like, I don't know, maybe we go a little bit of sheep tipping. Maybe a catastrophic event happens in your quaint little town.
Yeah, and the Dubwool didn't even want to get paid. They were just happy to do it.
Oh yeah, I imagine they're just bouncing along.
It's just fun to them.
Dubwools wobble, but they don't fall down.
Well, and then when they do fall down, watch out. That power's got to go somewhere. You know how momentum, and it's like a car accident.
Yeah, The Rock told me it's about drive, it's about power, it's about drive, it's about power.
Anyway, that's my third favorite Pokemon.
The
Dubwool.
Rock? Oh.
No, the Rock is an uncatchable Pokemon. It's dead to me. If I can't catch a Pokemon, it's dead to me.
Gotcha, so it's fucking on site.
It doesn't exist. There is no sight to behold.
So if it just keeps running away and you give up and
I didn't give up. It's never existed.
okay. But I don't know, I've seen posts on 8chan.
Not even gonna get to know the people in 8chan. It's not fair to them. You're just skipping over from 8chan to 10chan. Because you keep talking to these little 8 kids. You gotta grow up.
They're called the Aiders, and you would do well to recognize that.
I'm not gonna recognize shit by a bunch of snot-nosed 8-year-olds.
You wouldn't
I
recognize
don't
shit
care.
if you stepped in it.
Well, I'm not gonna step in it.
They
And
gave me that line, by the way, and I think it worked.
it didn't work.
They said it
I
would
had a comeback.
rattle people in places of power.
I had a comeback, so it didn't work.
If I wanted your comeback, I'd wipe it off my own back.
I'm not even gonna. No. Either I didn't have a thing, but this is for other reasons that I didn't want to engage with this conversation. You're still 10, and you might be 26 to some, but you're 10 to everyone. So
10 to everyone, 26 to some, 37 to the ones I care about most.
the world's a crazy thing, huh?
Yeah. Big blue marble we're spinning on. So when I'm not on 8chan, I've been watching something lately.
What have you been watching?
It's a little show called Arcane.
I've heard of that show. I heard it's all the rage with the kids.
Yeah, I heard about it from my friends on 8chan. Have you been watching it at all? At least just to keep up with what the kids are into?
I haven't watched the second season. I only learned about it recently, but I've seen the first one.
I mean, we played a lot of League.
Yeah.
I'll admit that.
Sure. Years
and years. Much more League than could be called healthy.
Correct.
And you know how the lore doesn't matter?
Yeah.
I did not expect to be this emotionally wrecked by a show based on a game where the lore doesn't matter.
Oh no.
Like, I don't know what it is. They're really good at emotional manipulation. They do things to really suck you in to these characters you thought you already knew, based off of plot lines and character interactions that were entirely fan made.
See, I don't know if I would get sucked into that. I guess I'll just have to watch the second season and find out.
To start off, like, even from the first season, it's a masterpiece of animation. They figured out a whole new animation style that DreamWorks used for the Puss in Boots movie.
Oh, did DreamWorks do that? That's cool.
Yeah, they invented this really painterly style.
Hey Travis, can you zoom in on the frog real quick?
All right, real quick, but I'm already behind time.
I know. And then pull it over. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. And we'll get you a big frog from the pod. I'll send it to you.
Thanks, doll.
Personally. I know I'm a peach. But, no, Arcane, it's going off of character backstories, a lot of which were fan-made. because the idea of I don't think any of this is spoilers because I've been privy to it for the past decade.
Who knows? They're gonna change the lore anyway.
The idea of Jinx and Caitlyn being sisters was a fan theory.
Yeah.
The idea, or Jinx and Vi rather. The idea of Caitlyn and Vi being with each other was a fan theory. And so this whole show was built around kind of servicing those concepts, but it builds it out in such an incredible way. And all of the tertiary characters associated with it, it just... everybody gets really great moments.
Who's your favorite character from the show?
Heimerdinger.
Heimerdinger's a good choice. They do him pretty well.
Yeah, and in season 2, like, even better. There's a song around Heimerdinger that is just a beautifully written song. Which is surprising because for the first season, like, the music choices were fucking trash. Like, they still have Imagine Dragons doing the theme song, and what a fucking punchline of a band.
Is trash like a new slang for good?
Oh, you like Imagine Dragons?
Every day they're on my top, like, Spotify. Like, you know how to do your
right
rewind?
Up there with Five Finger Death Punch
and Coldplay.
Right. So, yeah, they're good.
I mean, you don't have to like them. You already said they were bad. You don't have to like everything.
I said they were trash, and trash is good.
Why are you saying it in a weird way? It makes me self-conscious.
It's slang. We've gotten into tonal slang.
Oh. That's stupid.
You're getting it. By Jove, I think he's got it. Or, I'm sorry. By Jove, I think he's got it.
Yeah, it's kind of difficult. Major hit, boss. Thanks, Clown. We've been watching... Well, Clown's been watching AP Bio, and I've been catching AP Bio. Seems pretty good.
Yeah. I was late to that one as well, despite my absolute love for Patton Oswalt. And it's got not Rob McElhenney. What's his name? Glenn
Howard.
Glenn Howard, yeah.
I only know because he's on the theme song all the time. They're like, Glenn Howard.
Oh, that's a good theme song. It's like a Pokemon theme song.
How's the Pokemon theme song go again?
Pikachu!
That's right. It's not as catchy as Glenn Howard.
Glenn Howard. You know he's on the hour.
Let's see. Other than that, I've been playing, I got on... It wasn't on Steam sale. By the way, Steam sale's going. But I got a better deal for... Have you heard of Metaphor ReFantazio?
No. That sounds like a An under-the-radar JRPG.
Well, it's a JRPG, but it's made by the Persona people, so it's not under the radar.
Oh, then I might have heard of it, but just the name sounds so generic, which is weird to say. Considering it's just a mishmash of words. It's a word soup.
Yeah, it falls under the Infinite Undiscovery, or I mean, I love the name Star Ocean till the end of time, but it's definitely just like a mismatch of words. Regardless, it's really good. It
falls into the Revengeance name convention.
Yeah. It's a cultural difference. I can see that. I've seen it a lot with like fighting games would be a great example. But yeah, it's really good. It's basically Persona 5 in a fantasy setting.
Neat.
Yeah. You don't have personas, but you do have essentially jobs or whatever that you can change, and it changes your abilities and whatnot that you can unlock, and you level up those jobs as well as your individual character.
Kind of like jobs as they are in a lot of the Final Fantasies.
Yeah, it really blends together elements of the more traditional SMT games and the newer Persona game.
Neat. I'd love to give that a shot. I'll have to look more into it.
I got it on
I tried to
Fnatic.
play Demon Children at work because I got a GBA emulator at work.
What is Demon Children?
It's one of the Persona games.
I don't know it.
I think
Go
Demon
ahead.
Children is the translation.
Oh.
But it's Persona Junior. Kind of like it's the Tactics Advance to Final Fantasy Tactics.
Huh. Devil Children.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't. I've probably heard of this before, just because I've looked into SMT so much, but I haven't really looked into it.
Yeah, I've probably heard of this one before.
Probably.
Before it was cool, you know.
You know. Okay, but that one's alright. But have you heard about Messiah Riser? Yeah.
Have you heard about Terrible Phantasma?
No, I only like good games like Puzzle Day Call, Book of the Fire, and Device.
But have you heard of Subsistence Reimagined to Infinity?
Well, sure, that's pretty cool. But how do you feel about the Center for Research Library?
But what about Women and Children First?
That's pretty cool. But, you know, I'm here looking at the Washington Railway and Electric Company, and I'm thinking I'm going to have to go with that.
Oh, yeah, that's
a
undisputed classic.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm on Wikipedia, and I just scroll for a while and click on a blue link and see where it might go. I'm currently in the... Nope, I'm not going to actually say where I am, because that's a terrible rhyme that I somehow got to. I'm done.
Looking into hentai again.
I think we should be able to look at a little porn at work.
As a treat.
Yeah, sure. I mean, just as a fucking standard of living.
Yeah, and if you share an office with somebody, why are you looking at my screen? I thought this was America.
Yeah, buzz off my screen, banana breath. Clown says I live for hentai. Me too, me too.
Out there watching Bible Black and
Classic.
that time I got reincarnated as a Futanari.
Classic. Hi, Oigo, you have joined at an interesting time. What a wonderful time.
We said the magic words.
Hentai, yep. Oh, eagle spotted. The eagle has, well, not landed.
Yeah, how much? What's our ETA?
You're actually at it.
Ah, beans.
Oigle, just to catch you up, tonight, we've discovered a new Pokemon, and this is its second evolution. Its first was Ravenheart. I think. Or was it Hearthraven? Fuck!
Hearthraven.
Hearthraven. Ravenheart sounds like.
Ravenheart sounds like a it sounds like a 90s fantasy movie.
It's a expansion to a Baldur's Gate or something. Yeah.
Well, we're not getting any of those now, are we?
Nope. But I can tell you a little bit about this Pokemon.
I'd love to hear it. Bring it on me, Master. I'm sorry, Pokemon Prof.
I prefer the Pokemon Sensei.
Ah, Pokesei. Pokesei, Pokekomosa. Well, tell me about it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were ready. You kept talking, being real rude. Are you ready?
Sure am.
You keep talking, being real rude.
You can't see it, but I'm zipping up my mouth.
Good. Let me hear it.
Zip.
You've learned nothing. Okay. This is a rocket talent. You need to hold on to your belongings when you're around them, or else you may not be around them very long. You got a shiny new toy or piece of candy from the store, you gotta clutch that puppy tight. Because if you're waving it around all excited like, ooh, look at me, sorry, it's gone. Where do they take it? I'm not sure, because they are off in a flash. You try to follow it, it's gone. You're looking at your hand like, where'd my thing go? Nice folk.
Incredible. Professor,
Yeah, what's up?
I have to use the bathroom.
Okay, I'll allow it. Here's your pass.
All right.
Now don't dally for too long. We got one more little venture to go on.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm back. I'm ready. And what's this? It seems to be. It's moving faster. It's glowing. It's evolving.
It's amazing. I love it. It's so colorful.
The Pokemon whose name you gave me that I already forgot. It's turning into something else.
Well, we don't need to know that name, because we have a third form.
What was the Pokemon's name, Professor? You're the one with all the info.
I've sent it to the Pokemon scientists to get the name, and they'll come back to me to see if anyone else has discovered it first.
Okay, but you said it was something Talon, right?
Yeah, Talon rocket, something like that. I don't know.
Rocket Talon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm accredited.
Yeah, I mean, if you self-publish, though, does that really count as accreditation?
Who ever says otherwise is an idiot. Plain and simple.
Well, I mean, do you want me to continue this research and really show what I'm seeing as this thing rockets by in its beautiful new form?
Yes, please.
Well, okay.
I would love that. Travis, how long do you think you can stand being around this thing's incredible heat?
I mean, it's pretty high overhead. I think I'm gonna need at least 50 minutes to get a
Clear.
good view of it.
Excuse me, I'm choking on these flames.
Yeah, the exhaust it puts out, it just heats the air right out of your lungs.
Makes it hard to breathe. I'm surprised you're breathing so well.
I mean,
Anyway, 50 minutes. Sound good?
yeah, I think I can do it then.
Yeah. Clown, you gotta stream and sub. That's right.
And like, subscribe, stream, sub,
Yeah. Smack the ass.
smash, strike,
Pound.
shoot, share.
Any more? That covers it?
Meditate.
Meditate. Okay. Well, in that case, I got 4 more. 3, 2, 1, draw. I gotta do a little thing. Clown, I'll give you a little
thing?
a little special.
Little dance?
No, I gotta shrink Kirby. Clown, where do you want Kirby to be now that he's shrunk? That's right. If you're jonesing for more 10 paces, and it's not a Monday night at 8 p.m. Central or a Thursday night at the same time, pull up that VOD.
Or see it edited in its full veracity on YouTube.
That's true. Right of the X on the post, right here. That's true. You can find it in all of its beautiful glory on the YouTube channel.
Find it as it was meant to be, with color correction and digital touch-ups. You can really catch the Travis cut there.
Travis, have you ever, when editing it, put in a new photo, like a new drawing that you do after because you were so ashamed of the original? Because you could. No one would know.
What? I would never.
If you can ever find a difference in the Twitch stream and the uploaded YouTube VOD, let me know, because I don't want anyone cheating. You ever edit your
let the
points?
sheriff know.
Travis, do you ever edit
He'll pay you out of his own pocket.
Ooh, I will put out a bounty for you, son. I don't care if you're 10 years old. You will get a bounty.
As you've told me, every time you spank my little bottom.
No, we don't need to bring this up. Let's circle back to the bounty bit.
You're right, I'm 10 now. You said no more spankings.
Yeah,
you're too old for
you're getting a
those.
little old for spankings, boy. I think it's about time
But
you
how
go.
will I learn?
You gotta go catch yourself a Pokemon.
How will I know when I'm being just a bad little stinker?
You'll go to jail. Officer Jenny will see to that now, son. Away with ye.
Oh, wow. Officer Jenny's in charge of my spankings now?
Go to your room. You're grounded until tomorrow.
I thought you weren't in charge of me anymore. I
That's
thought I was
right.
out on my own.
You've learned. You're a true 10-year-old. Now report to
This is
officer.
what it means to be 10.
Yep. You can arrange your own spankings now. You're a grown up 10-year-old.
Jenny, I've been bad. Joy, oh joy.
This isn't a confessional, Travis.
Not for you.
They're not gonna spank you there.
You're not in my life anymore. You don't get to tell me what to do.
Again, you're too old for that. What kind of curse do you think befalls a lot of like cartoon characters to make time freeze?
The curse of immortality.
Well, sure, but like, is it an Elden Ring thing where there's a creature stopping time?
I think it's voluntary. They've made a deal to exist in a forever space, with that greed of wanting to hold on to youth.
It's an Ed, Edd n Eddy thing.
Yeah, and so it's tied to their popularity. So many of them succumb to wanting to be popular forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you get your what are the big ones? I'd say a lot of
Simpsons.
Disney cartoons. Simpsons, yeah, that's the biggest one, is living in that popularity. At the detriment of what it really means to be you.
How old? Like, how far has The Simpsons gone in sort of the timeline? Because I'm sure they've had, like, birthday episodes, they've lost pets.
I haven't actually seen the episode. I've only
They have Christmases.
heard tell of
I guess I don't
the
care about that.
quote-unquote series finale. So for their the latest season premiere, they decided to do a season finale to get ahead of it. And that was the joke of the episode. And they made jokes about how, it's never, once you have a series that big, a finale is never going to be satisfying. And so they just wanted to get out ahead of it. And so it was the season premiere and supposedly the series finale. But apparently Bart ages and then goes into a timeline where he doesn't age. Which, I mean, obviously The Simpsons hasn't been good in ages. In fact, I will never be one to say, "Oh, Simpsons, it's got the best writing. It's been so good." I think I just kind of missed that wagon.
Apparently, Bart's been 10 for 34 years.
Yeah, so they had him turn 11, and then go into a time when he didn't have to age. So I mean, like, at the point you acknowledge it, you're already past the point of jumping the shark. And just kind of clinging for a sense of relevance. Like, no property needs to run that long.
I'm trying to think of something that could. I mean, I could see like a Star Trek or something, but it wouldn't be the same Star Trek. It would be a bunch of different Star Trek.
Exactly. They do different parts of the galaxy.
For some reason, the Star Trek that I most think of is the one where they're on the station, which is funny.
Was that Deep Space Nine?
No, it's not Adventure Time.
The animated one?
No, I was making a joke. Yes, it's Deep Space Nine. But like, you could even do that because of how big it is. If you tighten the, excuse me, if you tighten the work down to individual sections of the station for each season or whatever, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
You could do
what
that.
works
forever.
about Star Trek being like continuing to be successful is
Yeah.
that
They keep changing it up.
it's big galaxy. You get different stories that are loosely related. Like I think the only thing that kept Twilight Zone from going like from a continuous span between the original writer and Jordan Peele is that the original writer, I can't recall his name at the moment, his twist was always it's Earth all along.
What was always Earth all
Eh,
along?
Name the story he wrote, including a rewrite of Planet of the Apes, which became the movie Planet of the Apes.
Man,
It just kind of became, like a crutch.
I don't want to live on Ape World.
You are. Rod Sterling.
There's a new. Did I tell you about the new Jack Black movie?
Minecraft?
No, a new one.
Newer than Minecraft?
Yeah, it's a Christmas movie. So you know they shot this one out quickly.
Yeah, I mean, they can be hit and miss.
He plays Satan, who was written to by a dyslexic kid.
Ooh.
And
Have you watched it?
No, but I just figured I'd mention it.
Because I have heard the premise of this one,
That could be all
and
right.
I want to watch it.
Yeah, the premise is good. It could be all right. From what I heard, the child actors are not the best.
Oof. And that bar has been raised.
Apparently, because of some weird happenstance.
Yeah, some kind of weirder stuff show.
Yeah. Some. I don't keep up with HBO or whatever. I only watch anime.
Like King of the Hill.
Have you heard of the time I got isekai'd and started a harem? They get really on the nose with titles.
Is that just the
That's-
premise of the show?
It's both the premise and the title, yeah.
Like, I get they're trying to be self-aware with the title, but are they self-aware enough, or is it just like, is it the Kevin Smith thing where it's like, as long as we acknowledge we're doing it, it's meta and it's funny. We don't have to put effort in.
I forgot about the whole title. It's the time I got isekai and started a harem with my robot wife. Does that help?
No.
And my alien maid.
Is it Kevin Smith though?
You're asking me if the manga, that time I got isekai'd and started a harem with my robot waifu and alien maid has Kevin Smith.
Yep.
It doesn't.
Huh.
Has Kevin Spacey.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, beggars can't be choosers. He gets denied.
The Sword Art people are really desperate to get a big name on board.
Yeah, any B-list.
The fact that he's still, like, hanging around the B-list is surprising. Because I consider, like... I would say the B-list is... That sounds like the ideal place to be as an actor. That's where, like, your character actors live. The people who aren't Hollywood handsome enough to play a lead man according to executives obsessed with vanity. Your Luis Guzman's, your the one from BoJack Horseman, the famous character actor. You've got your I mean, I'm always happy to see Danny Trejo and stuff, or Dave Bautista, who is becoming an exceptional actor.
John Cena's.
Honestly, yeah, I'm happy to see Cena in a movie.
Yeah, he's fine.
He's not doing what I like about
you
Batista in a role is he's taking big swings. He's trying out these dramatic roles just because it seems like he wants to be a better actor. Whereas Cena's kind of going the rock route where he's like, isn't it funny that I'm big?
Have you, Clown wants to know, have you seen him in Glass Onion?
Batista, yeah. Amazing. And honestly, maybe the only redeemable part of Knock on the Cabin Door.
I don't know any of this, but I'm just passing it on.
It's the newest Shyamalan movie.
Okay.
He plays kind of a creepier, more serious role, but does it really well. Like, his performance is good. The movie is shit because it's a Shyamalan joint, but good performance.
Yeah.
And I like seeing Batista in things. Clown saying it makes sense that Cena's a bit of a clown. Yeah, he does work for kids. I mean, yeah, he does work. He was babyface for so long in the WWE. Like, he was not even the people's champion, because the people hated that he was the champion, but he was an easy role model. And so even in these very, not for kids movies, he's able to work that in, or at least work off of that into these new roles. Like, obviously, Peacemaker, there's that new era movie about the lottery winner where he plays a bodyguard with Aquafina.
Clown says he could legit be Steve for the rest of his life and he'd be known as the Blues Clues guy.
We talking about Cena? Or we talking about legitimately Steve?
I believe Steve.
Yeah,
Cena.
I see the point being made here then.
No, Cena. I was wrong.
But I would love to see him, like, I know Hollywood's obviously a tough gamut because you're appealing to the public vision, and that include you're appealing to the vision of the people with the money,
He's appealing to
they
family.
they don't watch movies. The people funding movies and making casting decisions.
Well, ultimately, they're shooting for appealing to families who are going to pay for 6 tickets for one viewing.
That makes sense. I would love to see. I mean, I can't imagine he's hurting for money.
Oh, no. I mean, I can't say what his, personal funds are or anything, but, I would say he's set considering all the
I don't know. He could
WWE.
have Nick Cage spending habits. Who knows?
Yeah. But he gets a lot of money from WWE.
I would love to see him try to take on a dramatic role, though. Because
Cena? I'm sure he has.
the issue with the Rock and why people are getting Rock fatigue is because he's carried over that kind of over face persona into so much of his Hollywood contracts that, I mean, he's just in these shitty flop movies.
Well, the problem there is that the people doing the casting and hiring and all that are fucking marks. They bought into the persona without seeing the guy. So then they're gonna, bill him for the role that he's already doing, or it just won't be a good fit.
You're right.
Rock is stunt casting for already bad movies. I could see that.
Oh, that's absolutely the case. He'll lift his eyebrow and at least gain another $1 million on box office weekend.
And million. Who do you think would have been hella fucking over if social media was around in their time, or if they were around now? You know what I mean? Let's do it that way. If they were around now, for social media and all that. And we can also do the opposite because it's a different culture back then too, so it's weird to introduce social media there.
Yeah, so somebody from are you talking like Attitude Era who would be
Yeah.
over if social media were on?
Someone who isn't around now or isn't super popular now or whatever. Like say Andre the Giant or something.
See, I don't think Andre would do social media well.
No, he would. I mean, as far as I know, he would probably have someone do
See,
his
all the
social
people
media.
I remember are super over. I would say Mick Foley as Mankind would have fucking killer TikToks.
Crazy TikTok, yeah. Clown says they meant Hogan for this. Hogan was a huge fan fave, and they cooled him down. He got cheered against Cena and had to eat a bunch of pins. Oh, Hogan, fucking hell. I messed up. Jake the Snake was a fan favorite, and so they cooled him down against Hogan. Had to eat a bunch of pins. And you don't mean thumbtacks.
Damn.
Twitch needs to have message edits. That's what we need. Get a bunch of people being like, no, I never said that.
Oh yeah, that would only be good for what I've seen come out of Twitch chat bases.
Twitch chat is a lovely place where nothing weird goes on. And I love it.
Yeah, so I encourage everyone to engage with it. So long as you've thought out what you want to say.
Oh, since they bumped him down, they docked his pay. That sucks. And we all know what happened to Ryback.
Well, that's McMahon shit.
Yep, and he's out. So, cool.
But now involved in government.
Yeah.
Back in, baby!
At least he's out of WWE.
McMahon Empire only grows.
He's gonna start back up the XFL.
I mean, they're still going. I still meet a bunch of Battlehawks fans.
That's crazy. What did The Rock buy recently? I thought The Rock bought something big.
Zoa energy drinks.
Bought my house. He bought 3 of my house.
Uh-oh.
You can't read lips.
You have nowhere to live.
Oh, I understand. He bought both WWE and the XFL.
Oh boy.
Yep.
So is it back under McMahon control, WWE?
No, because it's The Rock.
Oh, The Rock bought those.
Yes, from McMahon.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a...
I
It's
think
not a good sign.
I think that's an improvement. Because McMahon's out.
Well, wasn't Triple H
Sure.
running WWE?
But he wasn't owning it.
Oh.
He was running it. And probably in front of the camera running it. Like in kayfabe. Oh, it's a bit more complicated. Well, still.
What else is new?
It's all money. But I do love wrestling. Wrestling's great. Got to get out to a wrestling show sometime.
Yeah, I mean, next Rampage is coming up real quick here.
Vince tried a hostile takeover and his own board replaced him and sold. Hell yeah. Fucking wipe your hands. Sweep him under the rug. It's what he wants.
Ooh, I like it down here. I'm a
don't-
little dirty freak. I'm Vince McMahon. I
Oh.
like it under the rug.
I go fuck off to my farm with my boy Lesnar, yeah. I was trying to think of my boy Brock.
Brock and I, we live the simple life.
Heyman comes to visit sometime. Heyman can do a good Gilbert Godfrey impression. I
How
gotta.
about you? Can you?
I gotta. No.
Let's hear your Gilbert Godfrey.
Hey, it's me.
It's
Waka
like he's right
waka.
here.
Oh my God! Here I am.
Once again.
That's pretty good. That was so good. I lost.
Here I am once again.
Yeah.
I'm torn into pieces.
Revived from the dead using the Necronomicon. How was hell?
It was hot.
That's what I've heard. Well, that's all the time we got. The devil's very stingy.
I was going to do a Pain and Panic reference, but then I remember that was Bobcat Goldthwait.
He was in Space Ghost. Coast
Was
to
he
Coast.
really?
An episode of Coast to Coast. He gets the show. He definitely understands the weird vibe.
Oh yeah, he wound up hating acting after his whole 80s career.
You know, it kind of felt that way watching the show.
And so he just got into directing really obscure movies.
Nice. I'm glad that he didn't.
So he directed God Bless America, which is just like an over-the-top kind of shoot-'em-up movie.
Speaking of an over-the-top shoot-'em-up movie, I watched Keanu Reeves movie.
John Wick?
Yeah, John Wick 1.
I still haven't seen a John Wick.
Well,
How was it?
It was good. That's really all I got. The fight scenes were good. I enjoyed it. I'm excited. I liked the world that they built because Wick is like a retired assassin, you know? And so he's, met a lot of people in his travels, and there are other assassins who are also maybe not retired but older. And so he's just like, "Oh, hey John." He's like, "Hey Wick," or whatever. Not "Hey Wick," but you know what I mean. There's not a
Together we're John Wick.
Yeah, they actually, it's a spoiler, do a fusion ha and become John Wick.
And so it's Ben Affleck and Christian Bale, and they fusion ha to become
Keanu Reeves.
John Wick. Yeah.
Oh, I love it. But yeah, it was good. I plan on watching the others, because I might as well.
Yeah, I've heard, like, if you're going in for an action movie, you get an action movie.
Yep.
And that's pretty cool.
You get a well-shot action movie. They had fun with it. It's cool to see an efficient killer.
Oh, and it's not like these over-the-top, you're struggling with a lead pipe against each other for 10 minutes kind of stuff.
No, not really. There's definitely times where he's like struggling melee against people, and from what I hear, it goes more and more towards melee.
I finished Buffy recently, and that's something I never understood about the whole series, is that they're always using medieval weapons, and it's never explained.
Metal in medieval weapon has impurities, so there's a higher likelihood of there being silver and whatnot, something that the bad things would be weak to.
If Giles had told me that, I'd be like, okay, bud.
Fair enough. They addressed it. I haven't seen all of Buffy and Angel, so I do not know.
Well, they never talk about it. And so then they're like, oh, they have these really impactful emotional moments where they're like, oh, this is all really coming to a head. I'm gonna pick up my cartoon axe.
Yeah, because it's cool. Rule of cool, baby.
I'm not gonna pick up I haven't built a state gun, I guess.
Yeah, you don't have time.
Yeah, just build a state Gatling gun and mount it on top of a car and just drive around
because they don't want to
shooting up ramps.
Because they don't want to give it away.
Mad Max style.
They don't want to give it away that they're fighting a bunch of bad stuff. So they can't go like bringing a shotgun and then having the cops show up.
Yeah, but then they'll see a bunch of vampires and be like, "Oh golly,
that's bad." And then the whole world goes into chaos.
Should get ourselves a state gun.
Also, Buffy's blonde. Yeah, Clown, you're right. She's a bimbo.
Oh, fucking got her ass.
Spike's a bimbo. Himbo. Sorry.
100% himbo.
Yeah. Have you seen the movie Bullet Train?
I have.
It's the same director for Wick.
Oh, okay.
What?
I get down with that.
Oh, for the fight scenes.
Bullet Train. Oh, like the choreography?
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, it was really incredible. It was silly, stupid. It also had Kick-Ass in it.
Oh, cool.
I forget the actor's name, but
I don't know either.
Did a really great job. I enjoyed the Kick-Ass movies. Or at least the first one. The second one kind of missed the point.
I only saw the first one, and I don't remember it well, but I remember liking it when it came out.
Well, they were still kind of in that age of Hollywood missing the point of comics.
Yeah, it was early comic book movies in terms of where we are now.
So obviously it's a parody of... Kick-Ass is a parody of comic books and kind of bringing the real life into them. It did a well enough job of getting it. Kick-Ass 2 takes it to another level, and I don't know, it shows that having heroes can kind of have a shift in public opinion, but they kind of left that out of the movie. Because it just became, you know,
Kick-Ass 2 wasn't
a gore fest, a brutalism fest.
Kick-Ass 2 wasn't written by the same people.
Oh.
That might explain that.
The movie or the comic?
That is a clown question.
You calling me silly?
Movie. No, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, the movie makes sense. But, like, even the first movie, they go a lot for spectacle.
Yeah.
And cut around some corners. Spoilers for Kick-Ass. If it's been this long, it's not on me at this point.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where in the movie he pulls out a jetpack with Gatling guns on it. The suitcase is just supposed to be full of old comics because Big Daddy is just an old comic nerd, and that's how he started this whole superhero thing, and he's just supposed to be kind of an abusive parent who raised his daughter off of the media he liked. But they give him, you know, like this big heroes at like death and It was like, no, he had... Which is just a massive tone shift.
Yeah.
So he was just like he was funding their superhero lifestyle off of his vintage comic collection, and was also lying to his daughter about her mom's death because he wanted to give her a superhero origin story.
Ugh. Who would ever lie about parental death?
Yeah, that
how
would be
disgusting.
heinous. Could you even imagine?
I will not even begin to imagine. I feel like if you imagine something, you bring it closer to life, so.
Yeah, it's The Secret or whatever.
Mortal secret that will never be spoken of. Disgusting.
How much time I got left?
Dude, you got plenty. You got almost 11 minutes.
Cool. Feel like I did the same thing and lost a lot of time in deleting my art.
Probably. That's okay. We live and we learn.
Just like Sonic taught me.
Yeah, and Pokemon.
Yeah. There was that time I saw Ho-Oh drifting across the sky.
Mm-hmm. And you didn't know
No
what it
one
was.
believed me.
No, we were like, there's only 150 Pokemon. And that wasn't a
Or
Pokemon.
more to see.
That was an addendum when they realized that there was one or two more. And then they made a movie
And
about
I bet you
it.
don't even know about your different types: grass, fire, ground, flame, electric, water, rock, flying, ice, normal, bug, ghost, fighting, and dragon. Don't forget about psychic.
I did know about all of those. I am a Pokemon professor. Thank you.
Then why do you have me doing your research for you?
That's what we do to 10-year-olds. We put them to work.
Oh, that makes sense. I guess.
You probably haven't heard
How
of
else am I gonna learn as a
unpaid intern.
as a truant child?
I don't even know why we call them unpaid intern. Oh, that was... Whoops. Because interning is just unpaid. Just as a rule.
Yeah, paid intern is more of an anomaly.
Yeah. At that point, you're just working for. Small...
I guess you don't get benefits
Yeah.
if you're a
Oigle.
paid intern.
Oigle, what's your third favorite Pokemon?
That's a good question.
Yeah. Mine is Dubwool. 'Cause I like how it is an asshole and likes to slam into houses to do acts of violence if they don't pay their protection.
You like how it moshes and it looks like Satan.
I mean, that's cool too. You ever played Cult of the Lamb? Same thing. Electabuzz is your third favorite. Nice. Good choice. Oddish is
Well,
Clowns.
this is cool.
I would have thought Oddish would be higher up, TBH. There's Teddy Ursa. I know that one too. Let me think of your other one. You love so many, I know. I'm just trying to explore the old long vaults. I gotta stretch the old brain out. Teddy's lower these days?
My times they are a-changing.
Oh yeah, Travis, you sound so sure. What's one of two of Clown's top 3 Pokemon?
Pancham? Unless that's changed. I mean, there have been new Pokemon since that was an answer.
What's the 1,000th Pokemon? I'm gonna guess that one too. The gold.
Like, their 1,000th favorite Pokemon?
No. Well, we could do that now, but what is the 1,000th Pokemon?
Golden Go?
Sure. Is it Golden Go? I could cheat and say Ditto.
Every Pokemon's your favorite Pokemon?
Yeah. Electabuzz speeds my soul. I heard a crazy thing today that when someone says that they feel something in their bones, it's someone else's skeleton talking to them via skelepathy.
Ah, yeah, the old bone phone.
Mm-hmm. I hate this.
Why? It's natural. It's clean. It's pure. It gets you there.
Okay. Clown says Chansey, Gothitelle, and Oddish. In that order.
Oh, wow. I wasn't. I thought Pancham was a contender.
Ooh, what are your bottom three? That's so hard because there are so many Pokemon I don't give a fuck about or know anything about. My Poke knowledge is vast, but there are ones I don't give a fuck about. I'll retract my previous statement.
Giving a fuck is different than loathing.
Well,
though.
it's a weird thing where I don't like them so much that I just sort of parse them from my knowledge. Like I just pull it out and it's like lock it away. This isn't important. Fucking hate Bonsly. Interesting.
Berserker Tree says Clown. Well, Oigle says Bonsley.
Bonsly? Isn't that one cute?
I hate.
What's wrong with Bonsly? Think of something else. Yeah.
Bonsley is a Sudowoodo pre-evolved.
That one's cute. Little sprout. Has to be in the bottom 500. It's so funny that that's a fucking metric. Ugh.
I hate the
Top 300. Easy.
Poison Dragon from Sword and Shield.
Oil, you gotta make a Pokemon game where you can smack them. Oh wait, it's Power. I forgot.
Yeah.
Not for
And
long,
you
though.
basically got ripped Pokemon sprites you can work with.
Put them to work, dude. Don't forget that. The Pokemon yearn for the mines. You got about 4 minutes, Travissimo.
I might not even need that. Maybe if I want to make a background, which I think I do. I'm
Look at
pretty
this.
happy with this one.
Big ass head you got here. Wiggle says, Kaotrope.
Big ass head.
No. Oigle said Kaotrope did music for a Pokemon ripoff that did very well. That's fucking rad.
Oh, which Pokemon ripoff?
Do tell.
Was it the radioactive one?
No, that was Imagine Dragons who did the music for that.
Oh, duh. That's
Yeah.
why I hated that fucking game so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're just like, we're gonna talk like this and make the most liminal, understandable noise that we can.
Dup-a-dup-a-dup-a-dup. Ba-doo-bop.
We want to make the blandest idea of what edgy music can be.
You're gonna hurt someone's feelings, and that someone is me, because that's my band, too.
You big Imagine guy.
I'm the biggest Imagine guy, because I made it.
Are the fans called Imagineers?
You bet your sweet Biffy.
I did. And god damn it, I'm down one Bippy.
I mean, no, you get a bit. You guessed it. You get a Bibby.
Oh, god damn it, I'm in the bippies, baby!
I'm in the bibbies.
Ratata.
Dude, you got a whole bibby. You better cash out.
Yeah, I mean, no, I listen to a lot of conservative podcasts, and they tell me to convert all my money into bippies.
Dude, the bibby's up.
Yeah, the bippy will never devalue, they say.
Put it all in bibby. No.
Bet on bippy.
Dude, there's no such thing as a bip dip. Who told you about the bip dip? Person's a fucking liar. Bip dip doesn't exist. Buy into bip dip. Buy into bippy.
Oh, we buy into bip dip, you fucking dips.
No. Buy into bippy, join our Discord, and mention bippy.
Use offer code bippy to get your first bip for free.
We'll let you into the special channel where we talk about bippy. Wink.
And where we think the market's going.
Yeah, which is up. Bippy's up.
Yeah, that's pretty much all we post there.
Bip dip scored. Buy into bippy. Pay no attention to bip dip. Bip dip doesn't exist.
Do not pay attention to the man behind the bipper.
Can't stop thinking about that bippy.
I did it all for the bippy. So shut up and give me my dippy.
Clown says, Panseer for number 2, and the number 3 worst is whatever Torchic turns into. Well, there's
Combuskin or Blaziken?
yeah.
Big difference. I
think it's
do
Blaziken.
hate me a Blaziken.
That's Combuskin.
Combuskin's second. I do hate a Blaziken though. I don't like that just such a bland Pokemon became such a competitive staple.
Oh, so you don't like the Flamingo either.
I honestly love the Flamingo.
Oh. Because I'm pretty sure, at least when I checked in at the start of the game existing, that the Flamingo is very strong.
No, it doesn't have the stat base.
Aw. Maybe it was very good for speed running. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, I'm sure.
'Cause
Like
single
fighting
evolution.
flying, and there was no Hawlucha,
Yeah.
which was the only other fighting flying. So I have no ill will against the Flamingo. Garchomp can go kick rocks.
I love all Pokemon. But I don't give a fuck about a lot of them.
Yeah, you love all your Pokemon the same, but you have a favorite.
I have many favorites.
What are your favorites?
This one right in front of me. I
Is that
like
the one I'm drawing, or the one that's like literally right in front of you?
the one you're drawing.
Hell yeah.
I'm bad at favorites. I can't. Well, you know what, chat? You're all my favorites.
Chat, none of you are my favorites.
They were doing, what did I
My
say?
favorite
Good influence or
is
bad influence?
Eric Nally. I like when he ate the cigarettes on stage, and I like when he sings to me.
It's very sweet. Charles. I'm glad you're not in chat.
You should
Oigle,
be.
do you know the
You just
name?
have to hear my
Yeah.
wretched opinions.
Yeah, unfortunately. For a bit longer. Oigle, do you know the name of this Pokemon? We're fielding answers so that we can send it to the Pokemon Research Facility. from my studies, this Pokemon, after it evolved, it learned from its greedy ways and now offers free transit on its back, has supersonic speed, and somehow shields its riders from their skin being flayed off from the air resistance.
And the incredible heat.
That too. Well, the heat's
I mean, from what I'm seeing here, like it seems to have like a tail made of afterburn.
yeah, that helps with its amazing speed. There are some jerk ones that don't learn from their greedy ways.
They have naughty natures.
They do, and they like to jet around volcanoes, and any villages that refuse to leave, it then goes over and terrorizes, burning down the village until there's either no one left, or, well, everyone moved. So either everyone's moved or there's no one alive. But most of them are nice.
I guess it depends on whether or not they're treated well in their first and second stages.
Oikle, is that the name that you would like to throw up? Torpedom Blegogo?
Torpedom Blegogo.
Yeah, Torpedom Blegogo. Clown also says Jet Iron, Big Iron, Domble. Let's see. I'm gonna call it let's see. It makes me think of Vulcan. Vulcan.
Well, I mean, if you don't have a name, I thought of something.
I got you. Torpedomble.
I'm sorry, don't you mean Torpedopple Go-Go? Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's its full name when it's in trouble.
What came to mind for me is Volcandor.
Volcandor.
But I think this is Torpedopple Go-Go. Yeah.
That sounds like a fucking anime intro lyric. I love it. Clown says Volcandor is so good.
Too bad.
It's Torpedomble Go-Go. Yeah. Yeah.
Torpedopple Go-Go!
Bring in the trumpets. I love it. Any last Pokedex entries that you'd like me to submit to the research facility? You guys, that's what I've heard. But if you guys know any secrets about this Pokemon, throw them out in chat.
Yeah, if you lived among them, or throw them, in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure. Torpedomba Go-Go. And it says, Amblagogo!
I'm Blagogo. And I like to party.
They scout for prey for other birds to eat leftovers.
They're just blasting by and leaving, entire roast cartoon chickens behind.
Yeah. Show the previous forms. If you still have.
So we start off... Yeah. We start off with Hearthraven. Then we go on to... what did you call it? It was... I mean, you're the professor here. I'm trying to learn from you.
That's true. I am trying to remember. It's been so long.
Jet Talon?
Something with a rocket.
Rocket Talon.
Yeah, something like that. Talon rocket. Rocket Talon. It's a work in progress. We'll see what they think.
And then we have Torpedomble Go-Go.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's like those planes that can take off up and down.
It just blasts right off.
Like a rocket.
Leaves a bunch of slag and char in its wake.
Glasses entire deserts. Just sends a straight line of glass. If there's a entire swarm of them, it just will annihilate an entire town in a second.
But if you see that glass, it means good luck.
It could mean good luck, or it could mean terrible luck for the people that were not previously glass.
No, if you see the glass, it means good luck because you got to see it in the glass state, not in the molten silicon state.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. One man's glass is another man's terrible, terrible death.
So what do you think, Prof? Do you think I've been putting in the diligence to really go it on my first journey?
I do. I think you need to go get the 50 badges of our region. And then maybe you can go fight the Elite 20.
And they're all in smaller cities than you think they might be. Like, for a lot of these regions, the capital city isn't where you think it would be. In fact, it's in a much smaller city, in a much shittier city.
And they're all large, real spread out. These routes are huge. You may need a bike.
Yeah, there's rarely even a major interstate or highway going to the capital city of a state. Why there's any government work going on there, away from all the people, away from accessibility to all the people, I wouldn't know.
No,
I'm 10.
You're 10. That's right. And I'm not going to bore you with the answers. If I am, it's going to be a tutoring session off stream. Because I got shit to do. I'm a Pokemon professor.
You hear that? Whoever just got elected governor of Missouri?
We don't have governors.
I'm on my fucking way. I'm going to get my badge.
Yeah, you're going to have to beat him. They like to be called...
kick his ass, and then I'm going to get my badge.
Claire McCaskill.
Claire McCaskill? More like Claire McAss kicked.
Alright, you need to calm down.
You know, Gavin Newsom? More like Gavin Gruesomed.
Well, I knew someone named Gavin.
Bernie Sanders? More like Bernie sanded down to nothing.
You're gonna have to fight Kane.
Kane? More like
I don't
Kane's
remember.
chicken.
Bruce Canebull.
Bruce Canebull. More like Bruce came full of beans that didn't have the stuff to back it up.
Oigle says, I'm on my fucking way. I'm gonna get my badge. 10-year-old trainer in the making. Donald Trump, more like long old rump. You all need to calm down. I'm just
like
a simple
Mitch
Pokemon.
McConnell, more like
Uh-huh.
Bitch McDongle.
I'm just a Pokemon professor. I have no say here.
How to get my 50 badges somehow.
You do. You gotta go collect a bunch of Pokemon. Because that's also important. And then the ones you don't want, just send them back to me. I'll take care of them.
Yeah, I trust you.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't harvest their organs and put it on the black market.
I'm glad. That was my biggest fear, honestly.
Yeah, that's why I'm letting you know, because everyone asked me that.
Cool. Well, my fears assuaged. I'm going out on my journey. Um, I don't know. I guess I'll
I'll see you when you get back.
use my new Rotom Dex to catch back up with you next week.
Alrighty, make sure you get your running shoes from your mom. Well, oops, from Mary, who lives with me. I gotta go. Enjoy
Yeah, I mean, that
enjoy
was
my
a little cruel.
What?
Anyway, I'll be on my journey now.
All right, have fun, kiddo.
Happy trails.
Happy trails.